What's up, everybody, and welcome back to Vampire the Masquerade Swansong. Still getting there. I'm Little Man Gaming. I'm kind of hoping that the stream has started. I am trying to check on my phone though. It'd be nice if it told me. Is it gonna tell me? Oh, I think we're good. Can I hear myself? I can't hear myself. We're all good. So, as we left off, we were left with Laisha, the Malkavian, and the door was about to open, so she was about to walk through.
Laisha. It's been a while.
Hey,
Hi, Caleb.
When did you get out?
just tonight. Hazel wanted to see me.
That means she's extremely worried about the situation.
That, or she's a major drama queen.
Em doesn't realize how serious this is. She should show the principal more respect.
You shouldn't make light of the situation, believe me. There aren't many of us who have experienced a code red and survived.
Thanks for the heads up, Professor Bazori. First Siaka, now you. Why won't anybody give me a break tonight?
Maybe you asked for it.
Or maybe if you behaved in a manner more appropriate to the circumstances and our setting, then you'd better understand why everyone is so nervous.
He's got a business at lecturing me. Dejan. Let's go for Dejan Asra.
Siaka jumped down my throat. Was I supposed to let him take his nerves out on me? No, I'm sorry. That's not how things work, Bazori.
We must all remain calm and accept any help we can get, even from the most unusual sources.
That's surprising to hear, coming from a blue blood. At least your certainties come from a more solid source than a prophecy from a child of Malkov.
You don't know what you're talking about.
All I'm saying is that whatever the problem is, your hallucinations aren't gonna help us solve it.
Looks better.
And yet, many of the things I saw ended up happening. Quentin King's disappearance, Hazel's rise to power, your breakup with Hilda too. But you're probably right. It's just Hazel and her flair for the dramatic.
Only time will tell.
Indeed it
Good
shall.
evening, ladies, sir. The prince shall see you now.
Oh. Louise, rebellious star, the diva who lights up Boston's night, but bringing light into a world of darkness can be perilous. Knows this, but she doesn't care. She's a profile, investigator, jack of all trades, veteran or free. Profile with no pre-attributed points. Profile that focuses on dialogue options and physical attribute. It allows you to use the character's aura in conversations. Profile that focuses on improving attributes and a large section of skills. It allows for a maximum number of interactions, but with less mastery. Profile that focuses on knowledge and skills that allows you to go undercover, extort, or steal information. That'd be quite cool for We'll go investigator. Character sheet. The start of the scene. Previously earned experience points can be spent to improve the character's abilities. These abilities are divided into two areas, the character sheet and the discipline sheet. Each attribute affects a specific list of skills and disciplines. Attributes increase the chance of victory in case of a tie. Improving them also decreases the willpower cost of focus. The use of knowledge skills does not have a willpower cost. They cannot be improved by using focus. So we've got no experience. We've got 1 in physical, 2 in social, 1 in mental, 2 in deduction, 1 in security and technology, 1 in rhetoric, intimidation, persuasion and psychology. No in education though. Let's go with the discipline. Discipline sheet contains the disciplines a character possesses. Each experience points invested in a discipline increases the level and can provide additional powers. Discipline powers can be passive and may be used in dialogue or exploration. So she's got 2 in Auspex for heightened senses and psychometry. Auspex vision reveals interactions related to the memories of an item. The hunger cost depends on your Auspex rating and the difficulty of the interaction. Heightened senses activates Auspex vision, has no cost for hunger. Reveals interactions related to the 5 senses, depends on the difficulty in the Auspex rating again. She's got Awe, gives access to presence, dialogue choice, velvet glove, silver tongue, scapular demand, and hypnosis, and celerity. She's got blink. Activates celerity vision, has no hunger cost, reveals anchor points in the environment. The MM can reach using blink. Blink allows you to move instantly from one anchor point to another and generates free hunger. Okay. All is right then. Hello, Hazel.
Hazel. Delsin.
Come in,
Your
MM.
name. Don't remember your name.
I wanted to have a word with you.
What can I do for you?
I'm glad you're here. It's been a long time since we last saw each other. Tell me, where were you tonight?
Like everybody else, I suppose. At home, getting ready for the party.
How fortunate you weren't running early.
Why? What's happened?
You know what the Code Red means. There was a breach. This is intolerable. These agreements were supposed to celebrate the power of my court. Instead, I've been made to look a fool in the eyes of my allies. We'll have to increase our diplomatic efforts with the Warlocks. Send new emissaries to Osborne.
What's that got to do with me?
Don't you worry about that for now. We have more urgent matters to attend to.
We?
Bring Journey to me.
Why?
What do you want with her?
I have a few questions I need to ask her. If mistakes were made, I need to know what happened. I'm sure that your friend will have a lot to tell me.
I'm not going to say it's not her fault, because I'm not 100% sure. Also, the fact that my hunger is blinking probably doesn't mean I want to test the prince at the moment.
Yes, my prince. I'll be right back.
I didn't bring you here just for that. I have something to offer you.
I'm listening.
It's about the Primogen Council. You know everyone who's in it. Beryl, Richard, Hilda. Their support was much appreciated after the disappearance of the previous prince.
Quentin King.
But now, they've become an obstacle. It's been going on for months. They systematically oppose everything that I do. It must stop now.
I'm gonna have to keep quiet on this one.
The Camarilla has faced many challenges in the past few years. Many of our strongholds have fallen. I won't let Boston suffer the same fate, but for that, I need loyal allies. Also, how would you like a spot in the Primogen?
What?
You've always taken care of your community, without ever asking for anything in return. It might be time you took a leading role in the community's affairs.
Hilda won't let you do it. She'll never see me as her equal. Being seated next to her child? She'll feel humiliated.
I'm her prince. She will obey me.
She's not gonna like it.
I don't care. What I'm offering is much bigger than all that. What do you think?
I don't like the court, I need to think about it. I mean, that's a big time promotion. If you get that, you'd be second only to the prince.
I don't know. I need to think about it.
Time is of the essence. You're a businesswoman, MM. I know you'll be up to it, but we'll talk about it again soon. In the meantime...
I know. Jay, I'm going to go see Sylvia first. I need to clear my head.
Do it. You won't be able to hunt tonight. It's better to be prepared. Bring me Journey.
I will.
I have the utmost confidence in you, MM. Do not fail me.
You can count on me. What the hell is going on? I'm happy to see you in one piece. Hey, Syl. I'd like some refreshment, please. Of course. I'll get you a glass. I was thinking more like a vessel. Oh, serve yourself. But try not to damage them, okay? They're all I've got left in stock. I get it. I'll be careful. I'm right here if you need anything else.
The hunt, a safe zone, is where no one can see you feed. You can find them by exploring the surroundings. Only one prey may be sent to a safe zone at a time.
No news from anyone.
Find a place away from prying guys.
Now's not the time to be thinking about that. We're not the only ones freaking out. Look around. Exactly. We've got to keep our wits about us. Got it? Yeah.
So we can't go that way. Let's we'll talk again.
Let me know if I can help.
F is the food.
I'll stay here.
Do you want us to... Follow me.
Yes, ma'am.
I'm hoping to get one of these rooms. Looks like that's not happening now. Looks empty in there though. Oh, there's one. There's another one. That is fine. Safe zone found. Alcove. Prey will naturally be revealed as you approach them. To feed, you need to find a safe zone you can lure your prey to. Go after isolated prey if it's surrounded by potential witnesses. Sending the prey to a safe zone will increase suspicion of you. Choose your prey. Let's go with her.
Do you need me?
We'll just go.
Come on. It won't take long.
Yes.
Hold down F to send them to the safe place. Kiss. Vampires use their power to charm and subdue their prey and satisfy their hunger. When feeding on prey, you can control the amount of blood you take. Press and hold to increase the amount of hunger eliminated. If you do not press the button or you do not release it before the bar is full, the prey will die, drained of its blood. Killing prey will increase suspicion. Mortals will be on their guard. While vampires will question your respect for the Masquerade. So I'm assuming F. Whoa, that went up quick. She's still alive because she's making noise. Some prey, their blood emotionally charged, have a resonance that your character will earn after feeding. At the end of a scene, a resonance provides experience points for the corresponding discipline. If more than one resonance is acquired during a given scene, only the last one is acquired is saved. If your prey survives, you may fade in it a second time, however this will cause it to die, increase suspicion. I'm assuming, yeah, that's what that means.
Absolutely divine.
All right, Jay. Where are you hiding?
And then there are the palaces, the mosaics,
I
the
know that
gardens,
voice.
and the vibrant youth population.
It must have been busy with the police and all.
They make a lot of noise, but life always finds a way. At night, mostly. At clandestine parties, safe from their batons. Those young people just want to have fun.
We can't wait
and
around
their
like this
descent
forever.
has a delicious taste.
Let's fade on that.
Come on. It won't take long.
Going.
Very intimate. These things are. Hold it. Honestly, trying that one. It's like everything else, you should don't have to be one. You have to be drained to be fully sated. Like a vampire. It's took me down to 0. Makes life easier. Safe zones are occupied now, though. Hello.
Victoria! My little rose!
Victoria.
It's been so long.
An eternity, you mean. And yet, look at you! As splendid as always.
I've learned from the best.
Adorable. How are you? This is a rather depressing night for a reunion.
This atmosphere is starting to weigh on me.
We haven't had any news, but everyone is expecting the worst. What a strangely human attitude.
I understand them. Some are waiting for their children, others for their sires.
Are you waiting for someone too?
No. That explains why I'm less stressed out than everyone else.
I hear business is going well for you. Your Black Rattlers are making quite the splash. You can be proud of everything you've accomplished, darling. Your name is on everyone's lips.
Thanks. That means a lot coming from you. I'm really happy to see you again. I wish I had more time to talk.
Is there something stopping you?
You could say that. One of my acquaintances is in hot water with Miss Iverson. I need to help her.
I'm going to give you a piece of advice then. Don't waste your energy helping others. Let others handle their own problems. Their mistakes aren't your business.
She's right.
It's a cynical point of view, but you're probably right. I should stick to my orders. Bring Jay back to the prince and let her deal on her own.
The choice is yours, obviously. After all, you know Iverson better than I do. I'm just sharing my experience with you.
Thanks for the advice, Victoria. You've helped put things into perspective.
It's only natural. I'll always be here for you, darling. And I hope the feeling is mutual.
You know it is.
Wonderful. I'm relieved to see that despite the travails of time and distance, our friendship is still intact.
What are you doing in town anyways? The last time I heard about Victoria Ash, she'd just gotten back to Atlanta.
You know I never stay in one place for long. But to answer your question, I came to do business.
For the agreement, I'm guessing.
You guessed right. I'd hoped to meet up with one of my associates tonight, a warlock I'd sent to Hartford. Unfortunately, he still hasn't made his appearance.
He might still come. The night's not over yet.
Oh, you're refreshingly naive. We'll see.
I don't really want to blitz shit no willpower doing that. Heard about her wedding. Does she know Hazel? What does she think about the court? Let's talk about a wedding.
I've heard rumors about you. Something about a wedding?
Oh yes, my wedding to Tigurius. It was fabulous. We had a spectacular celebration.
Congratulations.
I think congratulations are in order.
Oh, do you? It's a political marriage. Nothing more. Our family needed it.
You did it for the cam?
You seem surprised to hear it. You may not have noticed, but the Camarilla has lost some of its luster since the Ancili left.
Yep.
Our survival depends on our ability to make compromises.
Does she know what's going on here? Does she know Hazel?
I imagine you've met our prince?
Of course. I went to see her as soon as I got to town. I must say, I was surprised that Quentin King was no longer on the throne.
Do you miss him?
Not in the slightest. Quentin had his charm, but he was too unstable. Iverson, on the other hand, she seems powerful, refined.
A true blue blood.
Absolutely. Nobody's perfect.
Does she know what's going on here?
I imagine you received the alert as well.
Yes, I was with your prince when the message was sent.
Do you have any idea who triggered it?
Alas, I have no idea. Iverson didn't care to share that with me. She knows how to control information.
I'm not even sure she knows herself.
She's going to need answers. I doubt her subjects will wait much longer.
What does she think about the court?
You knew Boston when it was a Malkavian city. What do you think about the court now?
Iverson has successfully made her mark. It can't have been easy, with Quentin's grip on the city.
Boston was on the brink of chaos when Hazel took over. I don't always agree with her methods, but she gets the job done.
She knows what she wants. I respect that. Our family needs more leaders like her. That would be a welcome change from our usual weather vanes.
I don't know if I want to blitz willpower at this point. Trying to see if she's interested in it while she's interested in the agreement, so.
I'm sorry, but I've gotta go.
I understand. Duty calls, but before you leave, I have a favor to ask you. I mentioned my emissary earlier. If you hear anything about him, please let me know when you get back, would you?
I thought I was only supposed to focus on my prince. Have you had a change of heart?
Huh. You're using my own words against me? It's a big favor. I'm aware of that. But I'm a loyal friend, and powerful too. If you can do this for me, I'll owe you one.
Fine. I'll let you know if I learn anything.
You wanted that.
Thanks, MM. I hope I'll see you again soon, darling. If you need anything, I'll be right here.
Thanks, Victoria. See you later.
Sorry, I'm busy with Ms. Ash.
What? I'm sorry. Another time, perhaps.
Yes, darling?
How's this gonna matter? Yeah, nothing else. Okay.
I've gotta go.
See you later, darling.
Can I help you?
What's your job here, Abigail?
Do you still work for April?
Well, aren't you rude? My loyalty is with the court.
Seems like Bosley's leading you around by the nose, though.
She's got some extra responsibilities, sure, but that's it. I have my own agenda.
Mm-hmm. I'm not surprised. I've got to talk to Jay. You haven't seen her, have you?
No, you should ask April.
It's a good idea. Thanks for the advice. I've got stuff to do. See you later.
See if I can't go and find April.
Miss Lewis.
Can I...
Yes?
Can I get past? Be nice if I could. Yep, those are two people still conked out.
April's gonna kill us.
Who's gonna kill who?
I know that perfume. Jay.
Thousand senses, enhances your five senses. This condition reveals new interactions, detecting sense, listening to conversations from a distance, revealing the past of objects, or even experience premonitions. You can also discover items that have been hidden using supernatural powers. Track.
Shit.
Shit.
Where did you go, Jay?
I'll be going down here to John.
Underwood and Fang. Bazori's ears must be burning. Hey, Fang.
Good evening, Miss Lewis.
Call me a ma'am, please. Did you come with Caleb?
Yes, but he's so very busy.
You didn't happen to see Journey, did you?
I'm sorry. I don't know everyone's names yet.
Keltum and Lazarus. I smell gossip.
This can't be happening.
I swear, she was standing there, playing me for a sucker, pretending she just happened to be in the archives.
And what did you say to her?
I played dumb. I said, "As you like, Miss Abigail Naomi." And I left.
What did she take?
A page from a file about an old party that she tore out.
But why would she need that? Why now?
I wonder.
I hope you didn't forget anything, Jay.
Is that kind from the book? Club business cards. Boston Court guest list. Art Chantry. Company guests. Vessels for consumption. Dr. Dunham. The list of vessels from the Red Salon. Salon. And then the stuff. That's me. the search history. Take up 5. Salt. Jar to me. SO returns to arrive before sunset for more discretion. The confirmation is still awaiting the papers.
Her last message to Abigail.
He's tracked down the file of the 1998 Solstice Party. Page 3 should be of interest to you.
The file. I wonder where they put it. That could be of interest to me. Is it Kala Saw? Jay always got along well with her sire. Lucky bitch.
Not there. I wonder if I can't go about finding this file. Let's see if Abigail has indeed got it here somewhere. Domain administration, financial report. Recommendations and financial reports. Deleted messages, consult pager. Confirm that it's safe to come to Iverson's. I'm waiting for your reply. Where are you? I've been looking for you everywhere. From Colton, Handan, unknown number, code red.
Battery's dead. This page was torn out.
I need your help. Meet me as soon as you can in an alcove.
Oh, I'm playing with fire. If someone spots me...
History of Jefferson Library. Library was closed in 1935. It members of the Gemini League, resistant group fighting against English oppression. Since then, Hartford Chantry has moved in discreetly at first during the reign of Quentin King, then openly since our King, Prince Mrs. Iverson took the throne. Transfer ownership was made official in 2014. This gift is a strong signal sent to the warlocks. Hartford Chantry domain. Our prince does not have jurisdiction there. In the interest of cordial and diplomatic relations, any kindred who enters the premises uninvited will be subjected to the laws of Hartford Chantry. The prince has informed the court of the risk involved in going to the Jefferson Library without approval, even though relations with the Hartford Chantry are excellent. What's that? Let's recover these deleted messages.
Email, a message. Journey tried every possible way to reach her.
Jay, check your email, urgent. Can you confirm it's safe to come to Iverson's?
An email, a message. Journey tried every possible way to reach her.
Indeed, she did.
I've gotta hurry. I'm not supposed to be here. That must be the card they used to open the archives. These books are gorgeous. Lazarus must have paid a fortune for them.
Let's take that.
I hope he's all right.
I need more willpower. Shit.
gonna be fine.
Please don't forget that if you have any issues with archives, you need to contact Lazarus, not me, thank you. April.
Miss Lewis.
Can I help you? Let's swipe the card and go in here.
It's all right. Jay, what were you doing in the archives? A file about a party from a few years ago. It's the one Journey asked Abigail to look at.
At the request of our Prince Quentin King, the winter solstice will be celebrated at his home on the 21st of December for the entire night. At his behest, this celebration will be inspired by the Masquerades in the European pagan calendar. Invitation message approved by our Prince, keep going to call him King. Your esteemed Prince of Boston, Quentin King, does you the distinct honor of inviting you to the winter solstice celebration at his home, inspired by pagan masquerades. Please come accompanied, and above all, masked. You will be asked. You will be able to pledge your respects and allegiance to your revered prince throughout the longest night of the year. You expected at 7:30 p.m. Refusal is not an option. Safety of N+1s is not guaranteed.
Here's the connection between Journey's email and the page that was torn out at Abigail's. Journey asked Abigail to meet her in an alcove at the bar. Abigail, we've gotta talk.
Track that for an extra 2 from the writing. Anything else I can do in here? What's on here? Looks like this. Enter code. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, don't think that would work. Good job. That's item borrowed. Birthday card, Harvard Unification Party, History of the Court, about Gala Bazari, Zori Bazari, Errol Underwood, list of trusted suppliers, 2019 census, secure destinations, 2019 borrowers Gala. History of the Hartford Chantry borrowed by Dr. Richard Dunham. April.
Don't worry. You're safe here.
Thank you.
Huh?
Not gonna let me go past him. Jared. Did John.
Oh, great. My shadow. I wish I was outside instead of being cooped up in here.
So, what exactly did Hazel want with you?
I'm sorry, but this is between Hazel and me.
I can't believe it. Don't you see what she's doing?
Yeah, she's asking for a little discretion, so what?
We haven't heard from anyone at the party all night. Many of our own didn't make it home. And she's still reigning through division. She's doling out information strategically. It's the worst possible thing to do in a crisis. And we needn't even mention how she treats the Primogen. She straight out refuses to see us.
She jealous or something?
What's your problem? Is it that she's not talking to everyone? Or that she's not talking to you?
Just stop it. She should be trying to surround herself with everyone's input, not locking herself up in her tower.
Oh, because you would do things differently, perhaps?
That's an understatement.
It is! You would have kept me in the dark.
Could you just stop making this all about you?
That's right. I'm the problem. I've gotta go. I've got stuff to do.
Be careful.
She genuinely seems like she gives the monkeys about MM. Oh, I haven't got the energy to sit here and read more backstory stuff. Let's go see that big room that we avoided.
Oh, you again.
Hello,
what do you want?
If Zeus had chosen Flower to reign over all others, the Rose would be queen. April, have you seen Jay anywhere?
You can't let her out of your sight for 2 seconds.
The prince sent me to get her.
I can't discuss that with you.
Not that I think in a million years this is what happened, but what if Jay messed up somehow? What would happen to her?
Depends on the mistake. And how bad the consequences were. At best, the prince will be mad. At worst,
destruction?
Yeah. There's a good chance of that.
The final death.
You can tell me. My lips are sealed.
The only way I can make sure you don't talk is to keep my own lips sealed.
That's fair.
Fine. I won't insist. If you see her, tell her I'm looking for her.
Yeah, sure.
What attitude? It's a good thing I was careful earlier.
She came in here, stopped, and then moved back out. Difficult to orient or pictures.
Took the elevator to get here.
She'd go. Was this just when she came in? Obviously, I went straight. Did she go left of her? There was the option to go upstairs as well. Into this room. Jara drawer. Indicate there's no going back. Before selecting one of these options, make sure you're done with the area you're exploring. Ah. Wahaha. Well then. Pick lock or use key. There's a key locked around somewhere, isn't
The door is locked. The door is locked.
To a random ass room? Ah, so by pressing shift it alters rather than having to hold. That's useful. Or not.
I hope he's all right.
of all specs. The one I want to follow now.
I have to talk to Abigail.
Indeed, I do.
Battery's dead.
I'll just get hungry just for the sake of coming in here and stuff. That's annoying.
It's locked.
Seems like that may be everywhere.
I'm sorry about before. I'm just a little edgy tonight.
I know. This isn't the first time we've gotten in a fight over nothing. Your child, Imani. She was there. Still no news?
No. Radio silence.
And Hazel refuses to talk to me.
I spent months kowtowing to those Hartford assholes for this agreement. If she has the info, now's not the time to hold it back.
These Hartford guys. How well do you know them?
Well enough. I won't let things end like that.
What does he know about the Chantry?
You told me you knew the Hartford Warlocks well.
Yeah, some of them.
I was in touch with their representative, Deneb. He was supposed to replace me on the council.
You're leaving us?
Not really. It's part of the agreement with the Chantry. Deneb and I were supposed to switch places.
Why was Hazel doing business with them?
She had plans for the blood market in the region. We were meant to be in charge of supplying high-quality blood. They were supposed to take care of stabilizing it, or try at least.
That's nuts. Has anyone ever tried it before?
Never. That's why I'm worried. I don't give a shit about Hartford, but this project is really important.
I understand.
Any news from Jay?
I'm looking for Journey. Have you seen her?
No, I'm sorry. I assume you've already tried her office?
Well, I'll leave you to it. I've got to find Jay.
If I see Journey, I'll tell her you're looking for her.
Good job. You're not a bad guy, just a guy.
What a shitty night.
Do you think the Code Red will last much longer?
I hope not. The faster I get out of here, the better.
What? And Mem Lewis, the Black Rattler's Rose, is afraid of a handful of politicians?
God, no.
Fine. Let me know if I can do anything for you.
I heard the Prince put together a surveillance unit.
Yeah, the cave. Mr. Leto and his team spend their nights there. It's just below us. But don't even think about going down there. It's only for sewer rats.
Yeah.
Miss Iverson has the top floor all to herself.
Yes, that's where she's got her office for hearings, as well as her personal quarters. Miss Bosley is the only one who has access to them.
I'm supposed to find Jay. Any chance you've seen her?
Yeah, earlier. She went into that alcove on your right, but that was a while ago.
Thanks.
You might want to avoid hanging around with her, you know? I've heard stuff about her.
I know, and it's not true. She didn't do anything, all right?
Fine. Sorry. Did you need anything else?
I'm good.
Thanks for the vessel.
My pleasure. Come back anytime you want.
Mr. Barrel.
I didn't think I'd see you again so soon.
Did you want something, perhaps?
You haven't seen Journey, have you?
She's not here. It would be a shame if you've showed up too late.
What do you mean by that?
You rotten son of a bitch. I don't have time for this.
If you say so. The pleasure was mine, ma'am. Say hello to your sire for me.
The trail ends there. Where could she have gone after that?
Right then. Let's go check out that room. Especially after a warning like that, I can't imagine this is gonna be a smooth run as I hoped it was gonna be.
No fucking way. Shit. So this
What?
is where you've been
Oh,
hiding.
Jesus, it's you. You scared the shit out of me. How did you find me?
You're really bad at covering your tracks.
Are you alone?
What the hell is going on?
Shit, Mem. It's a fucking nightmare. The code red is definitely because of the party. April told me Hazel was gunning for me. She thinks I'm responsible for this shit show.
So, you're hiding in Rory's room?
I'm looking for evidence. I saw that Jara had the file on the party. It's got all the contracts and stuff in it that will prove I did my job right. But I can't find them. It was my only shot to defend myself against her.
Hey, slow down. It's gonna be alright. They don't have anything on you, do they?
No, of course not. I did everything right, ma'am. I was the one who rented the place. Same as always. Rooftop, away from prying eyes. I met with Richard to organize the vessels. I arranged for limos to be sent for the Hartford Chantry. I went through the same secure limo agency as usual. They're ours, so there's no risk. What the hell could have gone wrong?
I don't know. But there's no time to think about it. Hazel wants to see you.
And she asked you?
Look, I don't really know Journey. I have no connection to this vampire kindred. I believe she's a vampire. MM's all like, oh, she's my friend, she means something to me, but if she runs, I'm in shit. She's definitely in shit. If I take it to the prince, there's a chance we might be able to sort this out, so...
It's gonna be fine, Jay. I'm sure you can explain everything.
I'm scared, ma'am.
Don't worry about anything. I'm here.
I'll follow you.
Lingered on the shadows a bit too long though. Fucking somewhere. From madness comes great clarity. A wise prince knows how to recognize his rare trait in their subjects and gives them the recognition that others deny them. Choose a profile: investigator, jack of all trades, veteran. Profile that focuses on a maximum number of interactions, but with less mastery. Allows you to go undercover, extort and steal information. Dialogue, attributes. Let's go free, because we have ourselves a Malkavian. That'd be fun to play with. So we've got Mask of Stealth, Unseen Passage. She cannot be seen but can't interact with her environment. Possible to read, document, or examine objects, but they cannot be taken. Electronic equipment can still detect her, there's no hunger cost. Mask with violent faces can copy the uniform of a target, generates 2 hunger at a maximum of 1 uniform copied. Can only be activated in a safe zone. Activation generates no hunger. Allows you to hide objects from the eyes of onlookers, also integrated with electronic equipment. It will no longer detect Laisha when using massive stealth. Depends on obfuscate. Can never say obfuscate. Writing difficulty. Copying additional. Steals someone's identity. Doppelganger, that's quite cool. We're just upgrading this upgrades Brighton. Also affects hearts and senses. Premonition would be quite cool. Dominate. Let's 90, 45, 135. Supposed to do that. Quite like the idea of cloak of concealment. And then we'll go education. Physical, mental, social. Psychology. That is what we will go for automation. And that's where I'm going to leave that, because that's nearly an hour. Quite enjoyed that. I might start again in a second, to be honest. But I'm going to end this episode here. Here, I can talk. Totally not struggling. Thank you all for joining me. I've been Little Man Gamer. This has been Vampire the Masquerade Swansong. And I'll see you in the next one. Peace.